someday we're all going to need a job. And that's why we're in school, is to get a job. Our goal in life is to have a career and to get a job. And the most important step in getting a job is the first step, and that is the phone interview. I'm going to tell you today on 3 steps on how to have a successful phone interview. As you can tell, I am a non-traditional student, and I have had the opportunity to have many phone interviews over my life, and I've had some successful phone interviews. I've had some not so successful phone interviews. But nevertheless, the phone interview is your front door to getting into a job. Whether you have a good phone interview or a bad phone interview is going to determine whether you move to that next step in having a personal face-to-face interview. So the phone interview is the front door to the job and the career that you want to be involved in and that you want to make for the rest of your life. It's the front door for your desire and what you are going to be doing for the next 30 years in your life. So the do's and don'ts of a phone interview. Number 1. Bring, bring, bring. Hello. Oh, that's right. I have a phone interview today. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get a pen. Be prepared. That's the first step in a phone interview, is you have to be prepared. You have to know what time your phone interview is scheduled. You have to be ready for that phone interview. You have to make sure that you have pen and pad to take notes, to know what they are saying. You have to be ready. I would suggest 15 minutes before the scheduled time to sit down, have a quiet spot where you can focus, you can think about what's going on, and you can listen to what they're saying. Bring, bring, bring. Hello. Oh, my phone interview. Yes. What kind of company is this again? Step number 2, research your application, where you are interviewing for. Make sure you know about the company. The last thing you want to do is not know anything about the company you are applying for, because more than likely they are going to ask you the question, what do you know about us? There is no feeling worse for an employer, for a potential employee to say, I don't know anything about you. I don't even know what you do. What industry are you in again? So make sure that you research the company. Make sure you know all about the company. You know what they do. You know what their vision is. You know what their mission statement is. These are important tips to let them know that you are interested in working for them. They're tips to let the employer know that, hey, I've taken the time to learn about you as a company. And this is what I'm really interested in. And it doesn't matter if you have 3 or 4 phone interviews lined up. You have to do your research. You have to do your homework. You have to engage when they call and when you're having that phone interview. And make sure, most of all, make sure that you know what they're talking about. Don't try to lie your way out of it. And if they start talking about KPIs or key performance indicators and you don't know what that means, don't act like you do. Just say, I'm not familiar with that term. And then they will let you know what it means. Third step is the question. At the end of every phone interview, they are going to ask you, do you have any questions for me? The answer is always yes, but it's never about money or time off. The last thing you want to ask in a phone interview is, how much am I going to make a year? How much time off do I have? Can I put a vacation request in? That's just not going to work. You will have plenty of time to negotiate your salary. You'll have plenty of time to negotiate your time off. And that's when you throw in your charm and your extra added charm when that time comes to negotiate those things. But questions you do ask, where are you in this process? That will let them know, hey, I'm interested, and it also gives you information on what my competition looks like. Where are you at in this process? What is your time frame? When are you looking to hire somebody? And that will kind of narrow down so you know if you're up against one person or 100 people. The phone interview is the most important part of getting a job. So remember to be prepared, to research, and to ask the right questions, because the phone interview is the front door to getting this job, and it's the front door to getting any career that you want to have.